Good morning and welcome to Trade Out Loud's Morning Briefing. I'm Anka Metcalf and today is Thursday, February 13th, 2014, and it is a little over 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's take a quick look at the major economic releases for today. And for today, we have news out of the U.S., high impact news, and this is core retail sales, and unemployment claims that it's going to come at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So just in a little while, in just a little over 15 minutes. And at 8 p.m. tonight, we have China CPI. Now, this number is going to be widely watched due to Chinese slowing down of the economy. So let's take a quick look and let's recap the market right here. I have a daily chart of the euro dollar. You can see yesterday's trading activity of the euro dollar that just continued to trade within this daily downtrend and reversed. Today it reversed. Let's take a quick look at the 4-hour chart. So found support right here on this low, and this is in the previous session. And from this session, this is the open. It just squeezed out the short and just rallied. Right now we are into a resistance area at 3680 approximate area. Now this is a focal point. This is a focal point because we are running into this cluster. We had a long in the euro dollar that stopped out for about 40 pips, and due to this meltdown right here that happened on the 4-hour chart. But right now we're reevaluating, and any pullback into the 3600 area or even into the 3650 area is buyable. So we are waiting up. We have a pending signal on that. Focal area, like I said, is 1.3700. So we're going to pay very close attention to that area, and it does have the potential to run into 3750 as well. And this is a medium target. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. The pound dollar is absolutely our winner. We do have a signal, and we did get a chance to get in this trade at 6.425. It's running really strong, and we have a target on it of 1.6700. This is a tremendous run to the upside for the pound dollar. You can see it's running into a lot of resistance right here. It had a lot of confluence right here due to this trying to do a little downtrending pattern right here into this area due to the sell that happened throughout January, throughout the end of January, but nevertheless consolidated right here very bullishly, found support at 1.6400 and this tremendous rally. Like I said, target look into 6700. Any pullback, if you're scalper, if you're a day trader, look for any pullback on smaller time frames that can run into 1.6700. Euro yen, let's take a look. Lagging a little bit, so this currency pair is still not found its mojo. So 1.3900 still heavy support area. Now this is a very interesting pattern right here, and we do have a watch on this over 140.00 and 140.20. So this is the area right here. This is the cluster with a protective stop below 139.00. So for those of you that are active subscribers to our signal service, just wait for the signal. It's not ready yet, so waited to trade into the 140 area. So this is on the bullish list right now, and again 139 supports holds really well. Let's take a look at the dollar yen right now, and this is the daily chart of the dollar yen, and it seems like it's resuming its price action to the lower side, breaking the first cluster at 102, and it's now trading at 101.94. It looks like it wants to continue lower into a much larger tradable void. There is a target of 101.00 for this currency pair. Now looking at the 4-hour chart, it depends on how the release is interpreted by the market and how the numbers are going to come out right here in the New York session in just a few minutes. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar, and Aussie dollar yesterday on bad economic data coming out of Australia. It just snapped to the bottom, formed support right here, found support again at a little bit over 89.00. So basically ran into a low of 0.8926. trying to retrace higher right now, very timidly trying to recoup some of the loss. Let's take a quick look on the 1 hour chart and see how we stand. So right now it looks like it wants to continue its uptrending pattern. I like that this pivot right here, it's slightly higher than the previous pivot, so it's just in line with the uptrending pattern. Now the real test is going to come at the 90-cent area. This is going to be the big barrier. So will it have enough energy to continue to the 90-cent area, or will it found resistance around this area and just break down to a previous low of 8,925 and continue lower into the 89-cent area? And a last look at the dollar, Canadian dollar, and let's start with the daily chart. Still downtrending on the daily, still continuing lower on the daily. It does have some support right here, right into 1.100 area where it is trading right now. So we're going to see if this is going to be a break or a snap to the upside. This was all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember to visit us online. Visit my Facebook page. It's facebook.com/tradeoutloud, and also on Twitter at twitter.com/uncommetcaf. And remember, if you have any questions, I'm a click away. And also, let me remind you, join me today at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time for a free webinar, maximizing your winning trades in 5 simple steps. And again, this is on February 13th, 2014 Eastern Time. Thank you so much for listening. See you tomorrow.